I'm the black Pimpernera and the black Panamera and the fashion apparel. Flicking ass in the air.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets.
And yo, what's up? It's your boy, Mr. McGee, a.k.a. Boopy, a.k.a. Born Rich. And Lano,
What's up?
hey, we got a banger today, homie.
We got a hooper.
Man, we got
Coach. My bad, go.
We got a special guest today, bro.
How special?
Super duper special.
Okay.
HBCU head coach type of special, Lano. I mean, we got a NCAA tournament participant today.
Okay.
Brother. Yes, sir. We got a Nashville native, a Nashville legend.
Most definitely.
Cobras. What you know about the White Creek Cobras?
Man, come on. I went to White Creek, man.
Yes.
Come on, man. I've been hearing this man name
He's
since
a
I was
legend.
skipping school.
He's a legend.
Come on, man.
He's a legend.
Most
He's a
definitely.
legend.
Most
But listen, man. Today we got my brother, your brother, our brother, Coach Brian Penny Collins in the building.
So,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what you supposed to have.
That's what we supposed to have. I don't know what a crowd is. Taylor didn't clap or nothing. I wanted Taylor to clap. He should have clapped.
Taylor say, I watch hockey.
But yeah, man. We got Brian Penny Collins today.
Most
guys,
definitely.
man. And, this is my brother. I've been knowing him for a long time, man. Good brother. Mm-hmm. Not good. Great brother.
Most definitely.
I used to. And Lane, I'm gonna tell you this. This is another one we can add to the list of guys who I used to ball on. And
Okay.
when it comes to the basketball court.
The list is getting long.
Right.
The list is getting long.
And I, you know what? I appreciate and I'm so proud of these brothers because they're doing great things now, here today.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. But I'll say circa 2000 or 1999,
Whoa,
I was busting their ass on the basketball court.
damn.
Yes.
You said when?
2099 for the
Damn.
99 and the 2000.
That's what I
Juvenile
well,
said.
for sure.
Yeah, and I was busting his ass back then, man. But shout out to you though. How you doing? Brian?
Man, is your nose about to start growing?
Man.
Up in here. Oh my God. I don't believe anything he just said. He was a good player, but it wasn't all that. But yeah, I'm doing good, man.
Yeah. I probably would have went.
Bro,
deep
look
on
how many
it,
people
but-
you done say you balled on. But look how many people say you lying, dog.
Yeah,
God dang, bro.
They hating though.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we glad to have you here today, bro.
Most definitely.
It's
Most
a
definitely.
beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing where we can sit down and I can reach out to the people I grew up with, man.
Absolutely.
And first and foremost, I want to say I'm proud of you, bro.
For sure.
I want to make sure I get that on record. I'm proud of you, man. I followed your journey, followed your life and everything you're doing, man. And you're doing great shit, not only for you, but for black people and for the city.
Yeah, most definitely.
As a whole, bro.
Most
so
definitely.
I appreciate this. This is gonna be dope. This
Yeah.
is really gonna be
So
dope.
when you get that big check, don't forget. He said so.
Yeah. And don't leave TSU, bro. I know Nebraska been
Man.
calling. I know Nebraska been calling, bro, but don't fuck
Man,
with
go with the money.
If they called out, but I think they got the wrong number. 'Cause they ain't called me
it.
yet.
That's my
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, bro.
All right, Penny. So I want to start at the beginning though, bro.
Let's start at the beginning.
White Creek alumni, as I said in the intro.
For sure.
Yeah. So me and my brother was talking about this when we was prepping for the show.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys go to the state or like were y'all close to the state? Like what was the high school basketball career?
Man, we went to the sub-state, and it's still a nightmare in my head all the time. We lost in the sub-state at home. We was the best team in the state. We were a special team that year, and we lost in the sub-state to Gallatin High School, and it's still kind of.
Did you have what kind of stats was your game on that?
We all played bad that game, and we played against Wesley Morgan. He was like a 7-footer. He ended up going to Mississippi State. Okay. And they weren't better than us. They just picked a good day to play good, and we played bad that day. I don't even remember what I had that game. That kind of stuff I don't remember. I just remember we lost, and then they went on to play against Bartlett in the state championship game, and Bartlett beat them. And just to let you know how good we were that year, we beat Bartlett in Memphis earlier that year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just one of those games.
Yeah, they just caught us on a good night, and still just brings bad memories to me.
Yeah, I know.
But
What
yeah,
year was this right here?
That was my junior year, 2001.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a really, really good team, man. We were like, I don't remember what our record was now, like 28-4, something like that. But we had a good year. We didn't get to the sub. We didn't get to the state. We lost in the sub state.
Yeah. Because I remember that White Creek had the whole city on fire.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I
Our
mean,
games used to be
packed
crazy.
out gym.
Every game.
Yeah.
On the road,
Field
at home.
capacity.
Yeah, it was a show. We put a show on.
Dunks, alley-oop, all
definitely.
the whole nine. I remember that. It was a great time to be alive, though, man.
I feel like it should have been like Dick Vitale doing these games, right?
He's awesome, baby.
Yeah. Slam Dunkaroo, like stuff like that, right? Because they were big though. Like y'all was real big though.
Nah, that was a fact. So, okay, all right. So, high school, you did that. You graduate high school. Now, what was after high school? No, after high school, you play basketball at Belmont.
Yep.
Correct.
Belmont. Yep, got recruited by Coach Bird. It was really. Thinking back on it, White Creek, it's all black crowd popping. It was popping in there.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then here comes Coach Bird, the small
buttoned up white guy.
Coming to White Creek gym and snatched me up and went to Belmont, had a great career. Started off 4 years as a point guard, 2 years as a captain, led them to their first ever NCAA tournament.
Yep.
It was just a great time there, a great experience. Love my time in Belmont.
I love you said the NCAA tournament, right? So you guys go to the NCAA tournament. You guys play the Duke. Was it Duke? Y'all had to play?
No, we played UCLA.
UCLA? First round?
Yep.
I want to ask Leno, how do you think that turned out?
Yeah.
Oh, it got ugly.
Yeah, most definitely did.
Ugly.
But what was that experience?
Yeah, what's
like,
the experience
though,
like?
No, it was unbelievable. Like, it's charter flights. So I never been on a charter flight at that time. So private flight out there to San Diego. The crowd was amazing. Everybody was there. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was at the game. It was just celebrities at the game, and it was sold out. It was crazy because it was a bomb threat that day.
Damn.
At the game, so they had to clear out the stadium. So our game got delayed a little bit.
Okay.
And when you first get there, you have an open practice in front of the city, so they can come out and watch your team practice, and that was really cool. And we got back to the hotel, and we had brand new Nike Hirachis waiting on us.
Ooh.
It was just police escort everywhere you go. So it's just a real good experience, man. It's like it's like it's the NCAA tournament, March Madness, Super Bowl, all that stuff. It's just the same, man. It's like the biggest tournament in the world.
Yeah,
and
most definitely it is.
It's priceless, though.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Especially the feeling. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna take it back just a little more. I'm gonna go back to your high school, right? Because I always heard your name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you had one of those names where, like, we want to come and see this guy play, right? How did you go through your journey in high school and and just focus on your basketball path and not get in trouble? Because other players that had names that we can keep going back and forth. We know names that was real good. Elite level, right? And was right about to cross that path and go into the collegiate level, but end up catching a case, something bad happening.
Yeah.
How you stay focused with a name like you had, though?
I think it's the same mindset that I have now. I'm just focusing on a goal and doing everything there is to stay focused on that goal. Obviously, having good parents and having a good background, but people can make mistakes, especially kids can make mistakes. But I had a goal. I knew I wanted to play college basketball. I knew I wanted to potentially try to go to the NBA.
Okay.
And when you own that path, there's certain things that you can't do. You can't stay at the party too long. You can't smoke. You can't be drinking. You can't be, doing all of those things that people want to do. You can't just say and do what you want to do. That's a privilege to not be able to do and say what you want to do.
Most definitely.
And so I had that mindset at an early age. I was mature at an early age, and I knew Division I was what I wanted to be. So if that was the case, I had to pass the ACT. I had to have the right GPA and had to do my schoolwork. So sometimes people might see me in the gym all day long, but I've already done my work.
Yeah, most definitely.
No, it's a fact.
It's just locked in, having a locked in mindset, focusing on the next task. And I had that mindset at an early age. Being a coach's son, have my mom who always kept me focused, and that's pretty much it.
So that's good, that's good because most definitely that's dope because I say you do meet the ones when you having a name like that who want to come around you, who want to be, be in your space and stuff like that at times like that. So being mature, that's dope though. That's having that name also because you had a big ass name. Man.
Absolutely. He was popping in the city. Even when he said they went when he was with Belmont and they went to the tournament. So in your Belmont career, how many times did y'all go to the tournament? Was it once?
We went once. It was the first ever in school history. But my sophomore year, we went to the NIT, which was the first in school history.
Okay.
In my freshman year, we won the regular season championship, which was the first in school history. So it was like a bunch of history making.
Back-to-back seasons and stuff like that
and
for you guys.
We set the tone for what they kept doing
Exactly.
after that. Then they played Georgetown and Duke and all those things.
Yeah,
but we were the, it feels good to be able to say, 20, 30 years, 40 years later, we can say we were the first to do it.
Yeah.
We helped Belmont in that Division I era turn the corner and become a premier college basketball program in the country.
No, I love it.
How was your transition? Like, because we just spoke on it a little bit.
Yeah.
You coming from Whites Creek, right? And then you go and meet Coach Bird.
Right.
How was your transition to different coaches and different atmospheres?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, coming from where we come from, seeing the backgrounds that we've been seeing, it was actually a seamless transition for me. Basketball was the connector for me. Me and my teammates, basketball brought us together. We watch Family Matters. They might watch Friends.
Gotcha.
Most
I'm listening to Cash Money. They listening to the Allman Brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It was just, we still, but we were sharing each other's stories and sharing stuff. Like being in the classrooms was different because, I might be the only African American in the classroom sometimes, but it didn't matter because that was another challenge for me to be able to show that I could thrive in whatever background I was in. So when I was in class, my mom always taught me to compete. So I'm like, I'm gonna compete. I'm not one to feel me walk out in here or say something in class and sound stupid or be had the lowest grade in the class. And a lot of people don't know this. My senior year, I ended up getting the highest GPA in the physical education department, and I got an award for that. So everybody talks about the athletic side of it, but on the academic side of it too, I wanted to compete in the classroom just as well as I competed on the court. I wanted to compete in the classroom and try to be first. And
Most definitely.
that was a large part of the reason why it was easy for me to transition, because I wasn't gonna go in there and look stupid or act like I didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah, most definitely.
No, I like you said that because if you think about it, like if you look at it like as a work site, right, a job site, right, you have people from different backgrounds, different ethnicities, but we all come together to do this work.
So and we can connect like that.
We trying to accomplish this one goal. If the goal is to build this house, you know what I mean? You may have 17 different people from 17 different backgrounds, but the goal is to build this house. So when you in college and when you anywhere, it's easy for you to put where you come from and all that stuff to the side. We know what the main goal is, bro. And I appreciate you for saying that, Penny. But I do want to ask you this. So after Belmont, what happened after that, man? I know you said you had dreams and ambitions of going to the NBA. Did you go? I guess for the people, did you go to the NBA, or if not, what happened and why?
No, I didn't get drafted. I didn't get into the NBA, but right after college, I had a chance to go to the Atlanta Hawks and had great workouts down there. It was like a two-day deal. Didn't get picked up by the Hawks. After that, came back home. And my agent was trying to work some deals out, and I ended up getting drafted to the NBA Developmental League. Which was fantastic. I mean, it's called the G League now.
But back
then it was called the D League.
Yeah.
And I got drafted in like the 6th round to Bakersfield Jam, which is in California. And our NBA affiliate was like the Golden State Warriors and Sacramento Kings.
Cool, yeah.
So the one thing that made me feel like, all right, I know I can play on this level was making the team. I ended up making the team, getting a lot of playing time. And I'll never forget the Sacramento Kings came to our practice one time, and he pulled me to the side and said, hey, man, you're an NBA talent. Just keep working, stay in the gym, work on your jump shot. You're a leader. You got it all. You got the measurables. You got the athleticism. Just keep working. And I just always remembering, like, I didn't make it to the NBA, but I had an NBA team tell me.
You got what it takes.
Like Jay-Z telling a rapper, man,
you can make it. You can make it.
Yeah.
So that, like, I remember that just really stamped me mentally, like, all right, I'm good enough. So I ended up leaving there and going to play overseas in Finland, which was a great experience, just to be able to say I played across the water and played in a different country. And then that's kind of where it stopped. I had a chance I played in some minor leagues here and there after that, but right when I got back from Finland, I had to make a decision on what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. Continue to chase this dream of playing overseas in Europe and all this, or start this coaching career, which is where I'm in now.
Man, I know we're going to get to that, but oh my gosh, Finland? They had Penny in Finland?
Yeah.
What was that like? Was it a culture shock like he was saying? What was the adjustments from going from fucking Nashville, Tennessee, or America as a whole to now I live in Finland? What was that like,
The
bro?
same thing, proving yourself. You get over there and you want to show people that you deserve to be there. So you're acting right. You're doing the same things that got you there.
Yeah.
Staying in the gym early, staying late, getting there early, staying late. The language barrier was different.
Most definitely was different.
So the food was different.
Yeah.
But they had Tex-Mexican restaurants over there. They had McDonald's. Like the McDonald's had chicken wings. I never forget that.
Yeah.
It was fire.
Do they
though.
McDonald's
He said
taste
they
like
was
our
fire.
McDonald's?
It's better over there. It's healthier over there.
Okay.
It was way better. The food was good. It was different. But I stayed to the pizzas and the normal stuff that I'm used to eating,
Americanized.
you know what I'm saying?
American, yeah.
But the coach spoke English. It was a little broken English, but you could understand it. You know, basketball is in national.
Penny, get your ass. Penny, get your ass down. Penny, your ass down.
Yeah.
He's like,
Dumper stop. Do dumper shots. That's it. Dumper shots.
he said dumper
It's
shot.
funny, like when I hear people talk about mimic European people, everybody always says, "Hey, dude, like is you get
It's
over
the
there?"
African.
It's the same, yeah.
It's damn near African.
Yeah.
Hey, we horrible at mimicking people.
Impersonate,
Yeah,
funny.
impersonate people. Our European sounds like African, sounds like
Yeah.
Jamaican, sounds
Mexican.
like
Off the top. So when you
Spanish.
went
Wow.
so when you went to Finland, was the embrace warming? Like
Yeah.
was
yeah.
it welcoming?
Yeah, because you know they when they bring Americans over there, they expect us to get to it and get busy. And
Most
they
definitely.
love American athletes, and you know it was a great experience. And they were all open arms. You know they want you to come in. They want you to win right away.
Yeah.
They want you to come in and impact their team. But it was fun.
But even outside of basketball, did you like experience any racism? Or
No, never.
Because when I think about
That's what he
European,
was- yeah, he
I
was
got,
straight
I
to
got,
racism.
yeah. Because when I think about European countries, I say, ooh, they
got a story.
They can be a little racist.
I'm sure it is some people over there like that. I didn't experience it, but
Okay.
it was bone chilling cold. It's kind of hard to be cold,
Yeah.
be racist when it's cold outside.
It's too cold to be racist.
Turn the heat on.
I beg to differ, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, so,
it was cold though, boy. Negative 20.
Oh man.
Jesus. Okay, so after Finland, right? Now you said you got into coaching. What made you want to get into coaching?
Man, you know, actually, I always by my junior year of college, I was like, if I don't make a long career, I want to be a college basketball coach.
Okay.
I knew that right then and there. But
Okay.
when I was in Finland, though, you know, we had teams practicing before us, and this is right around the same time the Olympic team was getting beat by European teams a lot.
Yeah.
Got you.
And I saw like 6th and 7th grade students like getting coached up and trained like military stuff. Like they was coaching
Over in Finland.
over in Finland.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I need to take these same type of concept and drills back to America and start training our young kids to be like this, the fundamentals. They was just like, it really inspired me. And so I came back and I started a basketball camp called the Run and Gun Camp based off me watching them practice in Finland, the younger
The
teams.
younger team, yeah.
And then at that camp, when I'm working the camp, I'm like, man, I can get into coaching. I think I can do this full time. And like the timeline just like automatically just matched up. I had an opportunity to go to grad school at TSU and be a grad assistant. At the same time thinking like, do I take this grad assistant job or do I try to keep chasing this basketball? And I had to make a decision right then and there. And long story short, I chose the basketball route to set myself up 20 years, 30 years from now versus right then and there.
I love it. I
so
love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So
you
left-
already
Yeah.
you seen it and you say this is what I'm finna do, right? I'm gonna
Yeah.
make that decision. That's dope.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, like, there are people that come before you. You have to learn from them. And I saw a small percentage of athletes come back and they were making great family legacy moves for their family in terms of financially. Like I'm like, oh man, this man's been playing 10, 15 years overseas. Look at him. Look what they're doing. Look at his family. And then I'm seeing other guys coming back and they struggling. They working jobs and doing other little small things to keep their finances up.
Yeah, finances
but then they
keep
got to go
going.
back overseas again and struggle. And so I'm like, when you get 30 and you're still doing that, you're not gonna have nothing. You're gonna come back and you're like, where am I gonna do now? But for me, I'm like, okay, if I start this coaching career now, when I get to that age, I already know my career path.
Yeah, most
I
definitely.
know where I'm gonna go.
You
So-
had a GPS for where you're going.
Exactly. But if I wait and keep playing and I get done at 35, now I'm just now starting.
Yeah.
Versus me starting now.
Now,
So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that really was the breaking point for me making a decision like I got to go ahead and invest in my future now.
Yeah, most definitely.
Nah,
and that's a
that's
big
fire.
deal. And let me ask you this. Saying that at that moment, because you passionate also about this.
About hooping, yeah.
And let's be honest, you grew up on hooping, right? Your dad was a coach, so you always done had that mind frame of I'm a hooper,
Right.
and this is where I wanted to go. How hard was that decision? Also, because it was the right decision we see,
Yeah.
but let's go behind the scenes of the decision, like just making that decision. How uncomfortable was it?
It was a tough decision because pride comes into to play. Like, am I quitting on a dream? Is my ego gonna get in the way of like what people are gonna be thinking about? You just watched me on TV. Now I'm working a camp or working at the YMCA or wherever. Like you got to get past your ego to make the decision. And there's like everybody in the world, no matter what dream you're chasing, there's this gap of this hard part. You know, when you finally get over the hump. It's the same like when you're growing your braids for the first time.
Oh,
You got to go through the ugly stage.
The ugly
You got to go
stage.
to the Goldberg stage, don't.
Hey, that's a perfect analogy, bro.
But
The ugly stage.
Yeah, so like I had to just make a decision. Like it's time to let's get through this ugly stage. Let's go right now. And you got to have self-motivation and self-confidence to not worry about people saying, well, he didn't make it or he quit on his dream. Like, no, I'm about to start this new journey. And when it's all said and done, my parents are gonna be proud of me. That's all I care about.
Wow,
You know what I'm
most
saying?
definitely.
Like you can't make decisions based off other people. You know what I'm saying? People gonna have their own opinions. But when I came to my mom and dad said, look, I think this is the path I want to take. They like, let's chase it. Like that's all. That's only approval that I needed. You know what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
validation that you needed right there. That's
no
it.
doubt.
Most definitely.
And that's what we all need, man. We need that family background, that foundation that just tells us, hey, man, you can do it. Look, if you ain't got nothing to follow it, I mean, you can do it, bro.
Yeah,
we
for
talk
sure.
about this, though. Like, no, I mean, for real, even on some street shit, bro. I tell you all the time, like, man, listen, you might hang around with all these guys and friends and get all these outside opinions, and when you in the streets, and then when you go to jail, the first person you call is your mama.
It's your mama, most definitely.
You call your mama.
Your parents.
Let me tell you something.
whoever.
If you don't have no foundation,
Yeah.
if you don't got nobody to call you, to call on God. I mean, you either one or the other. Like you got to have something to lean back on. Because if you don't lean back on your own understanding, you will be lost.
And the way that I see that you set it up was how hard you really played. Like your journey in basketball, you said you just stuck to it and stayed focused. So you knew when you was making this decision to coach, you knew, you know what? I'm always been that focused guy in what I'm doing. So you knew I'm gonna take this serious too.
Yeah.
That's
So all right, so Penny, so you said what was it, grad assistant at Tennessee State University?
Yep.
All right, so that was your first
Coaching
touch. Your first
Coaching
touch
experience.
of coaching, right? What was after that? What happened after that?
So I did 2 years of grad assistant at TSU. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Got my master's degree and got an opportunity to go to Cumberland University, which is an NAI school in Lebanon, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Was there for 3 years. We did great things there. Got a call that Columbia State Junior College came open and went down on an interview. My head coach came in and said, you need to go interview. Drove the same day. Got me a suit, put a little suit on, went down there and interviewed.
Yeah.
We went to a little restaurant called Bonanza and sat
I remember
now.
We remember the Ponderosa.
The
Ponderosa.
Just like Ponderosa.
Yeah.
So interviewed there, gave me the job. Was there for 3 years.
This head coaching?
Head coaching job at Columbia State.
It's a Columbia State.
Uh-huh,
This
junior
the varsity.
Real
Junior
quick,
college.
Penny. Cumberland, were you a head coach?
No, I was
in
assistant
Lebanon?
coach at Cumberland.
Assistant in Lebanon, in Cumberland. And
Then he got the phone call.
Get the big boy.
Yep.
What was
So
that
your
like,
shit
bro?
evolved.
Yeah,
you involved.
Yeah. Staying focused, just locked in, same thing, chasing the goal. And
Yeah.
Got the head coaching job at Columbia State and junior college. Did great there. 3 years, two championships, 2 national tournament appearances, top 3 team in the country.
Okay.
And then get the phone call to get to the Division I level as an assistant coach at East Tennessee State.
Okay.
And that was great. Great opportunity to go there. Steve Forbes, who's now the head coach at Wake Forest.
I didn't know East Tennessee State was a D1.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Dang, okay.
And where is that located?
In Johnson City, Tennessee.
Okay.
So did good there.
East
Went to the
Tennessee.
NCAA tournament again.
Yeah.
Had a great career there. Took one of my players from Columbia State with me. Recruited Bo Hodges from Nashville. We had, we had great time there. Then I left there, went to Illinois State, and great opportunity to play in a different conference. And then after Illinois State, I got the call. The Tennessee State job came open, and it wasn't nothing to talk about. It was time to come home.
Yeah, it was time to come home.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on.
Hold
You can't
on.
say that. You can't
because
I got the call.
and you
That
know
was
I
you.
rep for the city. I rep Tennessee State, man. And we
you
interview Coach K for this Tennessee State job. He interviewed Roy Williams. Like don't act like you just walked in and got the job like that, Penny, man.
Right.
Come on, man. Now what was the interview process?
What was the
like,
phone
man?
call?
Yeah,
When you got the phone call.
Yeah, we want to hear about this
So,
shit, bro.
long story short, I interviewed for the job my second year when I was in Columbia State. junior college.
Okay.
And I didn't get the job.
The TSU job.
The TSU job. I didn't get it, but I was like, my whole goal was, man, I'm finna go in here and just make them remember me. I'm finna ruffle some feathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so I went in there. I did my thing. I feel like I had a great interview, and you know, they went in a different direction. But I always kind of kept my eyes on the TSU job because it's home.
It's
you know?
home base, right?
But so obviously, I told you I went off to East Tennessee State and Illinois State, had a lot of success. So when the job came open, I was literally in Kansas. I was in Hutchinson, Kansas at the JUCO National Tournament recruiting, grinding like I always do. I'm asleep. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I get a call. I missed the call. So I was asleep, 6 o'clock in the morning. So it was the athletic director of Tennessee State, Teresa Phillips. And so I called her back. She, first of all, I was asleep.
Yeah.
So when you dead sleep, what's your voice sound like?
Yeah.
Who is this?
Yeah.
Who is this?
So I called her. I was like, I got up. I saw the missed call. I'm like, because I already knew TSU job was open.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, get up. I'm like, no, my bad. I'm lying. I did not know the TSU job was open.
Okay.
The job wasn't open. I just saw her missed call, but I knew she's the AD at Tennessee State. So I'm like, I get up. I'm like, trying to try to get my voice clear.
Right.
Just a little water in my throat.
Yeah.
Call her back. I'm like, hello. Trying to get my voice right. She don't answer the phone.
Oh,
man. Missed the call.
Yeah.
So she called me back maybe 30 minutes later, and then we chopped it up. She told me what was going on. The head coach was leaving. And then she was really considering me for the job and the process. She remembered me from last time we stayed in contact. And then, man, they ended up giving me the job, bro.
Like, how y'all find out? Like, look, because I know it's a different world, right, for y'all coaches. How the hell do y'all find out? Or do y'all hear through the wind that another coach is about to leave?
You hear through the wind. Everybody's connected. College coaching. It's only 350 of us. That's crazy, by the way. And I don't take that for granted. That it's only like 350 Division
Damn,
I.
when you even say that, it's crazy because I'm thinking way more, right?
Colleges,
It's only like 350 plus Division I coaches. And to be one of them is super duper. It's a big time honor. But we hear things, And I heard after that, like where he was potentially going, he ended up moving on to another school. And so when I got the call, it was kind of like, oh, this is what I've been waiting on. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm ready.
Yeah. Home base anyway, right? So what they tell me, hey man,
Hey,
Jake finna lose his job. You hear from me?
He said you didn't hear from me. You didn't hear from me.
Because he said you hear through the wind, right?
And that's what happened on podcasts. Like Taylor told me, you finna leave.
I am.
Taylor said, don't say nothing, but Leno finna leave this podcast.
I got signed, bro. But I'm taking you with me in heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dang,
He got signed.
when I pay my bills and stuff,
WVOL.
I'm gonna think about you. I'm like, man, my homeboy happy for me doing this.
Yeah, but nah, good shit though, Penny. So now you get the TSU job, man.
Yeah, you get it.
Now we here.
Yeah.
That's what we at today.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Now you here.
Now
we can get to the shit.
Now we
man.
get to the shit. We
All
finna
right,
let you go. We know you.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
we
keeping an
got
eye
you.
on the time. I'm keeping an eye on the time. All right, so now that you here, bro, you Tennessee State University head coach, man, a pillar in the city, to say the least, though, bro. Now, when you're recruiting, I want to talk about recruiting, right? Because you said when you leave here, hey, recruit business is going down when you leave us, man. But in recruiting, bro, how important is it for you to recruit here?
Oh man, from the history of all the way back to when even my dad was coming up, they used to always tell me like Tennessee State never really went after the top talent in Nashville. Like, and if they did, they didn't go after hard enough. And I always remember that even in my own story, like I didn't feel like I got the proper attention from Tennessee State when I was coming through, So I wanted to go to TSU bad. That's why. That's originally where I wanted to play.
So while you was playing in Whites Creek, you most definitely had your mind set, I'm gonna go to TSU if I get offered.
Yes, and they ended up. It's a long story, but they ended up coming in and giving me the attention, but not what I deserved. You know,
yeah,
what I'm
most
saying?
definitely.
So I ended up at Belmont, and that's a whole nother podcast story.
Yeah.
But so my whole mindset was when I'm at TSU. Actually, it's not just TSU. And when I was at Cumberland, I recruited Nashville.
Okay.
I recruited all the top guys that was that could come to Cumberland. When I went to Columbia State, I recruited all the top guys I could to get to Columbia State. Same with East Tennessee State, and same with Illinois State. I was only there for a year, but I offered and tried to get all the top talent from Middle Tennessee. And when I came back and got the job here, it's the same thing. I'm in the head seat now in my own city. Of course, I'm gonna go after the top talent. Every top player from the city, I've tried to get them, and that's the goal. Like, why wouldn't you want to go and do it at the crib and do it with the guys that are from right here in this area and do something special? So I mean, everybody can always say, when Penny got here, that's when it changed. Like he went after the top guys, got some of the top guys, and made guys' dreams come true. Like, so we still on the path of greatness, but that's definitely what the goal is to try to get the top guys out of the city every year.
No, I love it. I do want to ask you this though. Now, what is it, right? Because I ain't gonna lie, this is what my brother's talking about. Can we be honest?
What?
Right now, can we be honest?
Off the top.
No, can me and you be honest?
What? Go.
Now, me and you, we done talked, and you said the top player in the city is not going to Tennessee State University.
No, he's
now,
not.
why do you think
and when
that narrative?
But hold on.
But
the reason we say that, is because of now, right? Now you go from then to now. The difference is money. You can get paid now,
for sure.
So me and him, we had this conversation, and I do feel like a top player at home. Yes, I want to play for home, but if money's involved now, I'm just being honest.
If Kentucky is calling me.
If Kentucky is calling me and it's a bigger platform for some of these ball players, they not thinking for the then opportunity, right?
Right.
And what's your take on that, though?
Yeah.
I think you're right on. Like, first of all, NIL is a new space that we're just entering.
It is.
And it has changed the landscape of college athletics. And now that you're able to get money off the name, image, and likeness, you're going to just go to the highest bidder sometimes. So that's off the rip. You're going to go to a bigger school.
Is that messing it up too, though, right? Because even though it can be good to pay people now, but can it kind of...
Does it make it harder for the smaller
but there's still a market for that we can go after too and attack and try to get those student athletes to come play for us. That'll get paid, but we're not going to ever be able to compete with the University of Kentucky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For an athlete, because they're going to get X amount of dollars that we can't even reach that. But let's go back before that, because you have been brainwashed to believe that Tennessee State, they can't come to Tennessee State. And
most definitely. Yeah.
And the problem is that we don't really know our history, because back in the 50s, we couldn't go to Power 5 schools. Kentucky didn't even want us.
Yeah, most definitely. You had to go to.
You seen the movie Glory Road? We didn't have to go. They didn't want us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Glory Road, Kentucky's team had an all-white team. Pat Riley was on that team. They played against Texas Southern, Western Texas, which was put all black starting 5 out there, and they knocked them off. Well, the next year they went and got African American players. The next year, okay, and now what does Kentucky team look like?
African American players,
a whole team.
A whole team. Yeah.
But if you look at like a place like Tennessee State, we had 20-something guys drafted to the NBA from Tennessee State, but from 1956 to 1979. All like out of them 22, 19 of them were drafted right there.
Oh,
like 56, 57, 58, they won 3 straight national championships. It had like 5 or 6 NBA players on those teams. One team had 4 guys off of one team go to the NBA. Off one team go to the NBA. What's that sound like tonight?
No,
in today's time?
That's dope.
That sounds dope. Like Kentucky.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
most
saying?
definitely.
But back then, we were Kentucky. And then over time, when they realized that a lot of the top talent was going to some of these HBCUs, they started taking them to the Power 5.
Absolutely.
Okay. And now we struggle with having the top talent. Like, we're not getting Hal McClain no more and Truck Robinson. Truck Robinson and Hal McClain would go to Kentucky now. Yeah. But back then they were coming here. So to say that we as like a normal athlete back 5 years ago would be like, I'm not going to TSU. My dreams can't come true there. That's a false narrative, because they can.
Yeah, it's most definitely a false narrative. I said it, but I say it because that's something that I have heard and seen, though.
Yeah,
it's a narrative that has been painted, right?
Yeah.
And it's most definitely can be false, right? But it's times where we do look at talent that from our city that don't get recruited to TSU, and then they do go and play other places and stuff like that.
Even if they do get recruited, like I'm sure Penny throwing his name in the hat.
Yeah,
everybody.
You can't catch every raindrop, because there's some guys that are really good that we didn't get or we couldn't go after, and they go on to other places and they're fantastic. But you can't get every single one or try to put all your energy into one. But for the majority of the time, we have changed that narrative.
Yeah, I want now me personally, if I got a son that's a hooper or something like that, and he gets Tennessee State University, UT. I don't know. I don't want to go too big.
I did the scenario for
Purdue,
Yeah.
Indiana, and I'm like, me personally, I'm probably gonna tell my son, hey man, let's fuck with TSU. But my baby mama gonna be like, man, he better go to Indiana or somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So we understand that. We do understand that. Now I do like the fact where you said the top talent can't make everybody. The top talent you get them, and some you don't. Right now, one person that you did get was Hercy Miller, Master P.
Most
son.
definitely.
So you did coach Master P's son. How did he come on your radar?
Man, he was a really good player. I had an assistant coach that was recruiting him the whole time, and he was playing with Chet Holmgreen.
Wow.
For OKC. So they were one of the top teams in the country, and Hercy was a really good player. So that's how we got connected on him and recruited him just like anybody else.
Okay. So you got him, and then I know the city was excited because Master P son is in the city, so therefore Master P is in the city.
Yeah,
right?
I bought all No Limit albums. When I heard you going to TSU, I went back and bought all my No Limit stuff on. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you look at this as a negative or anything, but I guess the best way for me to ask you this question is, what went wrong with Hercy's basketball career at Tennessee State University?
Man, I think, the same thing with everybody. You know, a kid gets in his mind or parents get in their mind how they want certain things to go. And the ability to go in the transfer portal now, you can just go in there. And they just decide to go in there just like the other 10 million kids that go in there. Nothing different.
Okay. Got you. One last question, bro. Okay. Hold on. I want to get off this because I don't like asking. I don't like asking brothers about other brothers and shit.
No, ask any question you want.
Yeah, because I got to. I got to do my job. Now, Master P made a statement of the medical staff at TSU was insufficient, for lack of a better term. And I guess I want to ask you, what's your thoughts on that? What is your diagnostics of that situation, bro?
I mean, like I said, everybody's got their own opinion. That was his opinion. We work with our athletic trainer and doctors every day, have no issues at all. So, if you got your opinion on you like McDonald's, I like Wendy's, that's you. You know what I'm saying? That was his opinion. That's it. I can't really say.
I mean, I totally agree with you. It's people's decisions and opinions. It doesn't factor on everybody, right? It could just be that's how they feeling at that moment. Yeah. So look, let me ask you this.
How did you feel though, real quick? How did you feel when Master P shitted on the city? Now, this excludes Brother Penny.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't when he shitted on the city. To me, he didn't shit on the city.
How did he shit on the city?
Yeah, he didn't show up and say, to me, he didn't shit on the city.
That wasn't a positive thing to say about our
medical stuff.
Tennessee State.
But I'm a parent, though. I'm a parent who kid play ball, though, and I want my, some of these parents want their kids to make it more than these damn kids want to make it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It can get crazy. It can get tricky in those things like that. Like, this is not going to be, I guess, maybe Master P was looking for big boy, kind of treatment for his son, and he probably didn't get it where he thinking he got it. And TSU looking like, no, we doing everything we possibly can do. And this is a great athletic department that we got.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
As Penny said.
Yeah, you just saying one thing. Let me ask you this though: is it a lot of pressure being a coach? And not also just being a coach that's from here, that's coaching historic university like TSU. Is it pressure on you to win?
Man, no. Like I said, I've been doing this my whole life.
Okay.
I'm a coach's son. I done seen it all, heard it all.
That's
I done heard
true.
every excuse there is. I done heard every great thing that's said. And you can't be moved by either. If something positive is said, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm great. If something bad's being said, I'm not saying, oh, I'm bad.
That's me.
I am so locked in on what I have to do every day. There's nothing that can move me left or right. Now, I do like to see and hear everything because now I know where we at with it. For me, man, like, what we've done here at TSU has been phenomenal. We've broken records, history, numbers,
that's true,
attendance, and winning and everything. The only thing we haven't done yet is get to the NCAA tournament.
Facts.
I got the GPS to that. So we gonna get there
Well,
eventually.
let me ask you this though.
Now, hold on, before you say that,
I
'cause the
love you said
attendance
that.
part, because I be seeing. Listen, man, I told him I was talking to you about this. I've been seeing the people on the side,
Yeah.
on the court side, repping TSU with you, man.
No
you got
doubt.
them people in them seats.
Yeah.
We
They
like,
out there. They out there. It's
You
a-
said no tickets. Like,
Yeah.
This is what I know. I know when I wasn't here, they weren't talking about us in the
No,
barbershops.
exactly. And that's fact.
My homeboy was playing PlayStation. They wasn't coming to the games. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Now
most
it's
definitely.
popping, and
No, you gotta
we're
not-
the topic of conversation.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
You
and I
got
love
it.
that.
You got
I love
it
it.
popping, man.
Yeah.
You
I
got
have
it
to
popping.
say this though, right? Because me and my brother talked about this. Now we love a winner, Penny.
Yep.
And you said maybe you've been winning, but you ain't quite got to the tournament yet. What is it gonna take for Tennessee State University to be in that NCAA tournament, bro?
It's just time. You just got to keep grinding. Michael Jordan, right? I love Michael Jordan. He's who I love him, man. And 1984 is when he came into the NBA. When did he win his first championship? Like
1990.
91. It was 91.
91 season.
Yeah, LeBron
91,
James, he
92,
came in
93, 91.
in 06. When did he win his first one? You know what I'm saying?
11 or 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
John
Yeah,
Wooden
yeah,
is the
yeah.
best coach in the history of college basketball. It took him
takes
16
time.
years to win his first
How
one.
long you been in Tennessee State?
6 years.
6 years.
And
Damn,
mind
we
you, we're in the middle of COVID and the NIL and transfer portal world. So I'm actually coaching in the toughest time of college athletics.
I'm happy you said that, right? Transfer portal, right? Let's get to it though, because it's getting low.
Yeah.
All right, so now you get shout out to the young kings, Marcus Fitzgerald,
Yes.
and Jaylen Jones.
Yes.
Top talent in the city.
Love 'em.
You got them.
Yes.
Most
You got
definitely
them
did.
brothers.
Yeah.
Came to TSU, showed their ass. Marcus Fitzgerald, how many years at TSU?
4 years.
4 years, bro. 4 years
Oh, I
at
thought it was
TSU.
they did 4.
Yeah, it was 4 because he had the COVID year, right?
Yeah.
He came like COVID year. So 4 years. And Jaylen Jones, right? Now you spoke about transfer portal.
Yep.
We know those brothers are leaving to pursue other endeavors.
Yeah.
Did you give them some words of encouragement on their way out?
I love my Nashville boys. Marcus came and did his thing. Jaylen came and did his thing.
Yeah, most definitely.
And proud of them. I think they're both doing great. They're both going to be great where they're going. And we family for life. And they know that. I talked to Jaylen today. You know what I mean? Talked to Marcus.
And you don't feel
yesterday.
no type of way, like
No, because
y'all leaving me.
No, we came in and had a full-fledged meeting, talked about it, what the goals are, what the expectations are, and this is the world we're in now. You either adapt or you die. You sit around and cry about it and
most
try to make
definitely.
it personal. It's not. It's not personal ever. I love both of them. They're going to be great, and we have no problem at all.
I like your positive attitude.
Yeah, I love
man.
it too,
swear,
for real.
bro.
Like, no,
Because that's real though.
go ahead.
That's how you supposed to like. It's not. I understand you understand their journey and you understand your journey.
Yeah.
Like it's no. I'm not. We all men in this decision.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a
make,
fact.
Make y'all decisions and stick with it.
One more question. How do you take advantage of the transfer portal, bro? How can TSU take advantage of this new age transfer portal?
Well, you seeing it. You seeing it. What I'm doing every year. We had 18 wins last year. We had a guys transferring portal in and out. We came back. We did it again. 18 again. That's back-to-back 18 win seasons.
Yeah.
And I'm only the third coach in TSU history that's done that. And this year,
back to you the third.
third coach in TSU history since 1979 when they turned Division I.
And then you got the GPS, and then you just said
Yeah, I
that
already
you got
said
the
that.
GPS.
I got
to
that.
get us to the.
I got the prescription.
See, that's what I'm saying.
So when we have another great year next year, I will be the first coach to do that. We're gonna make history.
to
in
have
TSU.
back to back.
No, yeah, straight, three
Great
straight,
season.
3 straight.
Ooh,
I'll be
I'm
the,
with you.
I'll be the first.
I'm at the games this year. Though.
I love it. Yeah, we outside. Like,
Listen, bro, I'm at the
on-
games this year, bro. I'm at the games.
Yeah, I'm
So-
gonna do that weekend shit you did to go buy me a TSU shirt.
I ain't
Man. You done went about that last night.
Nah, I got
you
that.
went, you
You lying, man. Listen, do not believe Boopy, man.
You about
I am
that
a
last night.
TSU. Now, listen, I didn't graduate TSU. But we was most definitely, we like the TSU. We went to go
We
lunch.
skipped school.
We
We
skipped
definitely
school to go to TSU to go.
I got questions for y'all though.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
I know we got to get up out of here.
No, we ain't gotta go nowhere.
Okay,
Nah,
listen.
he do.
How do you,
Which one?
both of y'all? I'm asking you this first.
Okay.
How do y'all do a better job of supporting TSU basketball? Let me elaborate.
Talk to me.
Wow.
I'm here. I'm the Nashville's basketball coach. I played at Whites Creek. I'm supposed to have Hunters Lane, MLK, Hume Falls, all the metro schools. I went to Belmont. I should have all the private schools, BAs, the Father Rons. I should have everybody come and support. when I got here, I thought everybody was going to be there. So how do we come together? It's the same thing the hip hop community struggling with Joe Majors talking about the radio.
Oh, yeah.
All the same thing the rappers talk about. Why we can't be like Memphis. How do we get Nashville to all put our arms around TSU, which TSU is our university. I ain't talking about just the African American community. We're the only public school in Nashville. Belmont, Vanderbilt, Lipscomb, Fisk, everybody's private. We're the most affordable school. And we got your coach, a Nashvilleian in here.
My brother Penny.
My bad. I thought you was going. No. I thought he was going.
What you been doing for the last hour?
No. I thought he was talking. I thought he was going to our other conversation we had with the other coach.
No, okay. So let me finish my statement.
My bad.
How do you do a better job of supporting TSU basketball to make us become a hot ticket, a hot name, and change the mindset of top guys and not gonna go to TSU?
I can tell you what I can do personally. First and foremost, pull up.
Thank you.
I should be at those games.
Yeah,
because I watch it. I got social media. I see Starlito at the games.
Yeah, we saw Paper.
I see Paper at the games. I see guys that I fuck with and respect at the game. I see the coach.
Yeah, I see the coach. Yeah,
on the sideline. Yeah. He got his father on the staff. Shout out to Brandon Lockridge, my brother. I see these people, and I'm just watching it from afar, and it's down the street.
Does the coach not have local talent on the Team? Didn't we have Jaylen?
No, y'all got. I should be there, bro. I'm telling
y'all
you,
got local talent.
So
because
basically,
you asked me what can I do.
To sum it up,
I should be there.
Support, show up and support. Come to the games and support. Because guess what? It ain't about winning all the time. Because when I go, we play Lindenwood, who was last place in our conference. We go to the game, packed.
Yeah.
We play at Southern Indiana. They got 8 wins.
White people.
It's packed.
White people.
Go to Vanderbilt game, packed.
Yeah.
It ain't about always winning.
Yeah.
Who you gonna support? And I love that you
support.
said that. You kept 100. I'm gonna move to you now.
I'm gonna be honest. We as a whole, as our culture.
What can you do though? He's saying what can you do?
No. Let's hear me out. I heard everything he said. As our culture, the reason that they don't support is because the same way my influence that I had in the streets, my influence that I had of being a promoter and just being the cool guy, right? I'm thinking when I go with my partner and we start this podcast, the whole city come out, though. I'm going to get likes and views from everybody, right? That's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, what did it take for somebody to support me, right? But what ended up happening is the hard truth is win. The hard truth is keep going. Don't never stop. Like you say, tunnel vision. I ain't worried about this, I ain't worried about that. Just support, like you said.
I got to go back though, Leno, because he's saying, what can you do to support
No,
TSU?
I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm just saying, because
sure
he was saying, because he was asking us how and stuff like
how
that.
How can you
support? So I'm saying,
go ahead.
I'm just saying that's the reason that we all kind of had that mind frame of like, damn, what can you other people do to come and fill this up right here? Because you see I'm doing big things. For me, I would like to. I told him it wasn't a joke. I said I want to. When he said we doing an interview with you, I was like, hey, I want to do a live interview with him on the court.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
You see what I'm saying? I told him that.
Just to bring the awareness.
I said, bro, you can hit him up and see it, but of course,
so
we look at you as a superstar.
So what you saying, Leno, is number one, first off, I can support. We can support.
Yeah.
And number two, open up our platform. Share our platform.
Share our platform about TSU. That's why. Hold on, I don't need you to talk for me. That's why I went. Y'all don't need to talk for me. That's why I really went out, because I told myself, I said, bro, I'm down the street from TSU.
Yeah.
I don't support TSU like that. But as of yesterday, I most definitely support TSU.
Yeah,
I'm coming to the games. Like I said, this year I'm coming to the game. I'm mark my words, bro. You're going to have security. But hey, man, dude, won't you? We like,
Benny.
I told you I'm coming. but
I don't want to cut you off. But I gotta make this point because people need to hear it.
Yeah.
People say, oh, you got to win. We'll win 6-7 games in a row. In the 8th game, where y'all at?
Nobody's here. Yeah. Eddie Joy said that in football,
they're
too.
here, but they're not here. Like, we got 10,000 seat arena.
Oh, hold on. When you say that they on TV.
No. He's saying the lower level.
Yeah,
right? The
like,
lower level.
We got 2,000 there. It should be 8,000 there.
Okay, yeah.
How many seats?
What the Jets Center hold?
10,000.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
And like,
so we can get 8. We should be able to get 8,000 in there.
We should be able to get to 10 in there.
Look, I'm not begging people for money. Just come to the games to support.
Yeah.
Come to the games when it's support. Come to the games and support us when we're not doing well. Cheer louder when our team's not playing well, because that's what real support is.
I'm going to use our resources. That's what, you know what, I'm glad you just said that. So now what I'm going to do, we're going to use our Arianas, our Joe Majors, right? We're going to use those platforms because we're going to kick the TSU season for basketball.
And Penny does something dope. You do something dope, right? I know you got to go, bro. Yeah. But what do you do to open up the season?
We do a celebrity weekend. We do a celebrity weekend every year. They had big time names: Lido, Buck, T.O. came, all those guys, man. I can go on and on about all the names. And
we're going to use our friends to open up the platforms for this right here. Because you're right. Hey, man,
you right. I know you got to go, Penny, man. I'm going to let you, this has been a beauty. Real quick, sports betting, because this is one of the questions I really want to ask. Sports betting, how do you make sure your kids don't fuck with that, bro?
We got a zero tolerance policy. It's no betting. We just can't touch it. Can't do
and you just tell them straight up like that.
That's not even.
So they can't put $50 on the Lakers.
It ain't nothing to talk about.
do you have those relationships? So do you have those conversations? So do you have those conversations with your players off the court?
Listen, man. Hey, fellas, I don't know if y'all know this. We got a program. Okay. We got a full-fledged college basketball program. There ain't nothing in this program that we don't touch holistically. Everything. We cover everything there is to cover. So when they hit the floor, all they got to do is hoop. So betting, we talk about it. Spirituality, we talk about it. Females, we talk about it. Drugs, alcohol, we talk about it. It ain't nothing that we don't touch. Our program is elite. They just gotta be good people and like I say, deserve to win.
Man, look, y'all already know.
Hold on,
I gotta go. He gonna make me. I got a big time recruit coming to the airport. I gotta pick him up, dog.
All right, man.
Your recruit go get a call.
Who we got? Denver. We got Denver. NBA Finals.
I'm a Lakers fan. I'm rocking with the Lakers all day. We gonna come back.
Down 3-1, bro.
We coming back.
Who the fuck is winning the championship?
Boston Celtics.
The Lakers.
Okay, there we go, man. He got the Lakers. I got Boston. He got Kroger.
I got Denver.
I got Denver. Denver back to back. But y'all already know what it is, man. Listen, this was an awesome thing right here, man. I'm telling you right now, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate y'all.
This city is proud of you. Born Rich Club Podcast most definitely proud of you, man. Yeah. Just because the journey, I already know that journey that he went on. You can't beat it, bro.
And we doing it again.
Look, this is what I tell you. I know we kind of had to rush.
Yeah,
we'll do part 2.
Yeah, we'll do.
We'll do it in the gym. I think that's a great idea. It's done deal. Done deal.
There we go. Done deal.
All right.
And we're gonna set it up.
We'll do part 2 so we can dive into some other stuff.
Yeah, okay, we got a lot of stuff to dive into, but y'all already know what it was, man. We had Coach Penny live right here, Born Rich Club Podcast. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, man. Y'all know 2 things, man. Get money, stay true, get money.
And I'm gonna say this, man. If you where's my camera at, Tyler? Which one is my camera? Listen, if nobody told you today that they love you, let me be the first one to tell you I love you, I love you, I love you, family. We out, y'all.
Peace.